My name is Kevin Guth. I'm one of the owner of the place, and this place is POW POW. 88 in Korean is POW POW. It means like steaming hot. You know those soondubu soup, like that's the bubbles. That's POW POW.
I always wonder what that was because I always see 88 and I was curious what the number represented, but that's now I know. So it's like a food element thing.
Right. Yeah. My
It's
wife
steaming hot.
Yeah, steaming hot. You know, soondubu, the soft tofu soup. That's one of like the traditional and most famous Korean dish.
Okay, gotcha.
So when you put it on the stove, like those bubbles, steaming hot bubbles coming out. That's the pow pow. That's how it comes from.
I like the name too. It's like it's fun to say. Pow pow.
But it's like English PAL. Pow.
Yeah.
Pow pow.
Oh, okay.
That explains. I thought it was a lucky number.
It's also a lucky number.
It's a lucky number too. Okay, I'll remember that for running.
Okay, so what makes the cuisine here a little different than what people might be used to? So it's Korean cuisine, right?
Yes, it's Korean cuisine, and we are opening this pocha. Pocha, it's a Korean drinking spot. So it's more like a very cultural thing. People come in at night to enjoy some snack and catch up with their friends. And at the same time, we're also going to provide lunch, which is more like traditional, healthy Korean lunch set.
Oh, great.
Yeah, with banchan, little side dishes, and like meat protein. Just something like for people to experience the Korean culture without really going to Korean town, which is so far away.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nice to have a local spot. I don't think we don't really have anything like that on 10th Avenue.
No, not on 10th Avenue. I think on 9th, there's a few of them, but the difference between 9th and 10th Avenue is that here it feels a lot more close-knit.
Right.
So, you know, you're already, before you open, getting to know people of Hell's Kitchen, whereas on 9th Avenue, it's more of like maybe some tourists, maybe some newer people, but on 10th Avenue, you're really going to get to know everybody.
Right.
So they're going to get to immerse into the culture.
Right.
So what's some of the culture that people can expect? What's like the nighttime, like when people come to get drinks and stuff like that?
Well, it will be served with Korean alcohol. For example, the soju, the makgeolli, the rice wine, unfiltered rice wine, and I have also my own recipe of soju cocktails. Then we will serve anju, which is the dinner, the drinking snack for the Koreans. And I really want to show that like drinking aspect of the Korean culture to introduce it to the neighborhood.
Yeah, I feel like Korean barbecue is something we all know, like as like it's been introduced in New York, it's really popular, but there's a lot of other nuanced cuisine that we don't know yet.
Right.
I've never even heard of anju before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a Korean word of drinking food.
It's like bar snacks kind of stuff.
Bar snacks, something
Interesting.
like that. Yeah.
I'm sure they'll be delicious too.
What are some of the most popular dishes? Or what do you envision some of the biggest dishes being for people over here?
Well, I mean, the KFC Korean fried chicken is always most popular. We have our chef has his own sauce. And there's something called tteokbokki, which is spicy rice cake.
I love tteokbokki.
Yeah, and to cater to guests who are not really used to spicy, we have rose tteokbokki, which is also very famous. And our chef is known for that as well. It's a much more milder version of the tteokbokki. I actually love that one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like kind of a fusion type of tteokbokki. Yeah. And besides that, we're gonna slowly introduce, like for example, the jeon, the pancake, the Korean pancake. This is also very good. Yeah, and we're gonna do some we're gonna play around with the recipe to do our own kind of fusion or something creative in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm right next door at Cubby, so if you ever want to do collaboration burger, let's do it.
A Korean hamburger?
A Korean burger.
Like a tteokbokki.
Yeah, with the bulgogi seasoning and some gochujang or something. Yeah,
that would be cool.
That'd be great. Yeah,
that sounds awesome. So let's get into a little bit of your background. So what made you come to Hell's Kitchen? Why did you choose here? And what was some of your vision for having a restaurant here?
Sure. So I actually been in the restaurant business for more than 10 years. I started with fast casual, Asian, and then slowly transitioned into this more like a casual dining. And very funny that I actually live in Hell's Kitchens right off my college.
Another local.
I've been living here for like a good 5-6 years. Right after college, I used to work for the bank, like with Bank of America, which is like a couple blocks away.
Yeah.
And then after that, I started the in the restaurant business. I still stay here until my first baby was born, and the place was too busy to like professional like young people like. So we moved to another neighborhood. But I know this neighborhood in and out. I've been here for so long, and I always want to have something like here that can it can be different, can be something else. Because here we see a lot. Like we have a huge restaurant scene. Like we have all variety of restaurants except for the Korean food. So I think it would be a good spot to a good addition to the community.
I agree. Absolutely. Yeah. Especially, I mean, like I said before, the fast casual, like you said, you had that background. You transitioning into this, like you can still see that there's fast casual elements here too, right?
Right.
But now it's like sit down more. You're gonna have more of like a scene with alcohol sales. There's gonna be much more of a community feel, I feel like.
Right. Yeah. Trying to blend it into
For sure, yeah. I think the neighborhood's gonna be really open to it too. I mean, you see people have been walking by every day asking what it's gonna be. So
people are nice, really.
Yes, yeah. It's a great neighborhood for that. And people want to see and hear that story that it's local. They want to support that. I think it's right now more than ever. You know?
Yeah. So what do you think is special about Hell's Kitchen as a community, and why having a restaurant here is pretty special?
It's a community with like all the age span.
Yeah.
Like you have students, you have young working professionals, like when I was, and then we also have like somebody has family, and we have elders too. Like people walk by, ask me, from every age group. Like so we just start cleaning up and open the door, people coming in, and they're just different age group. It's very fun. It's a good place to be, you know.
Yeah. I agree. I think it's like that's a unique element is that you're in New York City and you're going the entire gamut in diversity, not just with culture, but with age groups too.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And definitely culture. You see like people from everywhere.
Oh, look, we got someone curious.
Look,
right
we have
here.
someone right now. It's my mom.
So what are some of the, after this restaurant, maybe you have bigger ambitions? Do you have dreams to maybe open elsewhere or a big restaurant, or what do you have in mind?
Maybe we first need to get this right. Like wanna get everything set up, and then if this concept are welcomed, maybe in the future. But I like to stay in a smaller scale, more intimate and more personal. Yeah, like I mean, I used to be in the fast casual. When you expand, you just lose your identity. Right? You don't have the personal touch. And I feel like hospitality industry, this is something very important. Like I work in fine dining before, I work in casual dining before, like Korean concept, like American concept. Like this is something that I feel like restaurant, it actually offers a holistic experience. Not just the food. It's more like the service, the drinks, the environment, the vibe. And that's why something like for our place, I want to make sure like we have Korean drinks, good Korean food, and Korean music, like something more Korean element, so that people can really experience it instead of just coming in and
for the food only and then they leave. Yeah.
Of course, food is basic, but like the whole experience, I want it to be memorable.
Yeah.
From start to finish. Right.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
That's hospitality to a T, though, right? It's not just about the food. It's about the whole package and the experience in itself.
Right. Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges of hospitality and then having a restaurant like this, and some of the things that you've gone through already trying to open this up?
We can go on and on about that. I'll let you go.
So it's always a revolving door. Like people come and go. The hardest part is to make sure your food is consistent.
Yeah.
With like people coming in and out, hiring, leaving, like it's just hard. And like people, it's hard to find good people these days.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you find them, you have to train them, and it's really hard. I think this is the most difficult part.
Consistency.
Loyalty, and loyalty goes a long way too. Like you said, like there's a lot of turnover in this industry, so finding the right people and then investing in them is also a whole other kind of bag of worms when it comes to the biz and running it.
So Charles, you've had Cubby's for how long?
It's gonna be 2 years next month.
Okay, so in the last 2 years, how much of this trade-off have you had with like employees?
Yeah.
And the consistency, like how challenging has that been?
Well, it's really funny because especially hearing from Kevin, because he's like exactly where I was 2 years ago. And it's like the parallels are just so unanimous. It's different concepts, you know, one's more bar, more of a Korean kind of cuisine, more of an alcohol element to it. But just because I'm selling burgers and he's selling Korean food doesn't mean that those problems disappear. It's still the same kind of things. It's like loyalty. It's the holistics of the business as a whole. And not just from the hospitality side, but from like finances, from ordering, from vendors, from staffing. I've been extremely lucky because I've been open 2 years now and I pretty much have the same staff I started with. And I like value that so much every day. And my number one priority after keeping the business afloat is to make sure that they are well taken care of and heard. So I feel like there's a lot of good dialogue that happens back and forth and a lot of ideas get made. Like a lot of the stuff on the menu is from my staff. So it's like it's give and take.
They're part of that whole ecosystem as well.
Correct. Yeah. It's like, I mean, I might be the owner, but it's a team, you know, at the end of the day. It's not a one-man band. So
yeah. And so that's probably something that you want to incorporate as well, right? Like you're giving everybody the full experience. And so the staff and the service is also a big part of that.
Right. Yeah. Speaking about service, like ingredients, you gotta really understand it.
Sure.
Like, you expect it to answer any question in terms of allergy or ingredients, what it tastes. I mean, it's fair, right? Like it's something very serious here, and that's something I feel like it's quite challenging.
Absolutely. Especially when it's like I feel like, especially for your concept, you're going to have a lot of intricate, like, I feel like Korean food has a lot of different ingredients, right? And a lot of people might not be exposed to them right away.
Yeah, the different spices and stuff like that.
Yeah. There's a lot of ingredients that people might not know what it tastes like. And when they try it, they're gonna love it. And they're going to want to know what that is. So you're going to want your staff to oh, that specific flavor you're getting, that's this specific chili paste. And it's from this place, you know?
Right.
It's a story to tell, too.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a great story to tell with this restaurant overall. And then, you know, the next time we catch up, we'll have a totally different conversation about, you know, the first week, the first month, and then after that, just like all the lessons learned and stuff.
And we're going to have a big plate of food in the middle, too.
Too, next time we'll be sampling a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe a little wine tasting.
That works. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. You know?
But Kevin, all right, I really appreciate this interview and
thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, wish you the best of luck. And we'll catch up soon.
Yeah.